Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Here's day one of my January challenge per Paige's request. It is buffalo chicken in the crock pot. It's actually a meal I had in the freezer that was for a crock pot or Instapot meal. So I just stuck it in. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, to give you an update, this is what it looks like when it's been on low for 4 hours. So I'm gonna continue to let it cook. And then I don't have the exact recipe handy, but I will see if I can find it. I tweaked it to my own liking anyway, but what I'm going to do is this is pretty liquidy, obviously, from it cooking down, so I'm going to take some cornstarch and water and mix it together and then add it in here to make this more into a thicker gravy-like sauce to put over it. And to give you an idea, it's just me and my husband tonight and my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old will probably not eat this because it's got buffalo sauce in it, though he might shock me. He does tend to like some things that are spicy, so this will probably last us a little bit because there's no way that we will eat 3 huge chicken breasts in one night. But there's your update. I know, guys, epic fail. I didn't show you that we used the crock pot yesterday, but we did. We used the crock pot yesterday. We made pork tenderloin and I cheated and used store-bought pre-made mashed potatoes. Oh well, we're still not feeling the greatest. Today is going to be cranberry meatball recipe. I did put a crock pot liner on my crock pot. I know it creates more waste, but it does really make it super easy to clean up afterwards. So this recipe, I have 2, it calls for 3 pounds. It's a little over 3 pounds because I used 2 bags for the meatballs. 1 can of, I'm not gonna try, I opened the bottom, so whole berry cranberries, and I'll have the recipe linked below for you. So you put the cranberry sauce in a bowl with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 bottle of chili sauce. This is the one that I picked. It also calls for 2 tablespoons of orange juice. Now, I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of orange juice and put it in this bottle and shake it up. This is like adding, let's see if I can scoot it out if that makes it better. So I put the orange juice in here to help get the rest of the sauce off the sides of the bottle. So you mix all of those in a bowl. Until you break up all the cranberry sauce. Just like that. Then I'm going to pour it over the meatballs. This is not a recipe that any of us have tried already. So it will be interesting to see how it comes out. We are going to cook them for 3 hours on low, and I'm going to make rice and serve it over rice. But there's your crock pot meal for the day. Thanks, honey. He thinks I'm going to forget to plug it in and turn it on. Hi guys. So it's been a little over 3 hours, but don't worry, I turned it to warm at the 3 hour mark. But there's our meatballs, and they smell delicious. I don't know if this is considered cheating or not. Paige, I'm sure, will tell me later since she's not here. I could have very easily made rice in my Instapot, but I actually have a rice cooker, so I made rice in the rice cooker. So I'm just going to put some rice in a bowl and put some meatballs on top and call it dinner. I'll see you guys at the next dinner. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. Here's my next crock pot meal. I know we missed a couple. Because we've been eating the leftovers from the other crock pot meals. And we did have one night where we went out to eat, and we did take a trip to Disney over the weekend, so I obviously didn't cook that day. But that's okay. Still sticking with my crock pot meals. So this one is going to be beef stew. I am missing a couple of ingredients that I would like to add, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So I have my beef stew meat in my crock pot liner. So my 2-year-old having a tantrum. What? You want some more juice? Okay, give me just a minute, and I will get you more juice. I went ahead and got these pre-washed potatoes. Actually, I should have put the potatoes on the bottom. Whatever. I'm gonna dirty a plate. This mama's a little tired. Just a little. There's no exact recipe for this. It's a stew that I kind of just throw together. Okay, potatoes, pre-washed in there. I'm gonna do about a half a bag of baby carrots. A 32-ounce container of beef broth. Ideally, I like to put celery in here too, but I don't have any. And normally I'd run the store to get it, but to load up a 2-month-old and a 2-year-old for one item, we're just gonna go without it. Now that I'm just breaking up the beef a little bit so that it's even. Going to add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. We're going to add in 2 bay leaves, some pepper, and some pink Himalayan salt. We're going to add in a little bit of paprika. I would add regular onions to this, but again, don't have them. So I guess I'm not going out for 2 items. So I'm going to add some onion powder instead. Some thyme. And some rosemary. And there you guys go. It's a dump and go crock pot meal. So I will just move the garlic around a little bit. I'll put the lid on. I'm going to put it on probably low. I'm sorry, that was really close to my face. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. So I will probably, I'm gonna put it on, I'll put it on low for a little while. I'll come back and check on it in a few hours, and if it doesn't look like the way I want it to, then I will flip it to high for a couple hours. Thanks guys, see you for the next meal. Hi guys, welcome back. Here's another crock pot meal. Miss Emily's gonna join me because she's just being a little fussy. She's happy if I hold her, so I'm gonna do this all one-handed, guys. I'm going to use, I used this one in a previous recipe too, this bag of pre-washed potatoes. So dump those into the crock pot. That other half a bag of carrots from the stew that I made. By the way, it was really good. Oh, here's my assistant's other hand. We'll get it. Uh-oh. Binky down.
Sorry.
That's okay. Alrighty.
Dead asleep over here almost.
So we got the potatoes and the carrots. And then I'm just going to put these pork chops. And for this recipe, I like to use the thicker ones because
get down, cat.
they cook better in a crock pot like this. Now, it's not ideal to overlap them, but I have 2 left, and I'm definitely just gonna throw them in. Then I'm going to take my packet of ranch seasoning and sprinkle it on top of the pork chops. And then last but not least, and no, I'm not gonna do this one-handed because it's probably gonna be a hot mess. But you can use, I'm using the turkey gravy because that's what the store had. They didn't have chicken. Maybe I will be able to do this one-handed. They didn't have chicken, they only had turkey. So normally I would use chicken, but turkey will work just fine too. And
I'm so glad I put you up to this challenge.
Are you? Which one's your favorite so far?
The rice and meatballs. I already told you that. It's so much flavor.
Alrighty. So there you go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm literally going to put the lid on this, pull the obviously not one-handed, I'm going to pull the crock pot out of the container, stick it in the fridge, and then my lovely husband, who will be home tomorrow, can take it out of the fridge, plop it in the crock pot, and turn it on. I do have one of those fancy crock pots hidden, but he'll be home tomorrow, it's okay. I have one of the ones with the timers where you can like take it out, stick it in, and then delay the start time of it. But I'm not gonna even bother with that. Like I said, he's gonna be home tomorrow. This I would cook on low, probably 6 hours, or you could probably cook it on high for like 4 hours. We're gonna cook it on low though. All right guys, see you next time. All right guys, so I know I'm supposed to be doing this crock pot challenge or Instapot challenge this month. Yeah, it's just not happening. I made pizza last night. And tonight I made one of these quick skillets meals where you throw everything in the skillet and basically warm it up and throw the sauce on it. Yeah, that's how this mama rolled this month, I guess. I did have all intentions of making a whole bunch of crock pot meals, and I am still going to share what I did do so far, but some things just don't happen.